WoW may be able to adapt, adopt, or evolve.
Thank you. How's everybody doing? Okay, we're about to start shortly. So I'm gonna mute everybody's mic. So give me 1 second. You guys hear me fine?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, because I had problems with the microphone earlier, so I got a new mic. So, all right, guys. All right, we're gonna start. Let me mute everybody. Hold on. So here, mute everybody. There we go. And then I'm gonna hit the record button, and we'll get. And just a quick reminder, folks, before we start, you are being recorded, so keep in mind anything gets recorded. It's in the main room, and but the breakout rooms do not get recorded, so don't worry about that. Here we go. Welcome, everybody. My name is Juan Vitas. I'm your host today for Winning on Wednesday. And the purpose is we come here is to simply get to know each other. I always say people do business who they like and trust. That's how you start and get business. And I would like to introduce our board of directors. I mean, I want to introduce my co-host, Meryl. How are you, Meryl?
Doing very well. I'm Meryl Oshner, founder, chief storyteller, and podcast producer with Smith Douglas Associates.
Good. And you want to also quickly introduce my board of directors. We do because this takes a team, and I want to acknowledge my board of directors. So thank you for helping me out. And I want to start with Tony. How you doing, Tony?
Good, thanks. How are you, Juan?
Good. Okay. You want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, you got it. I'm Tony Wolodak. I'm a business lawyer over Monday Law PC in Massapequa. I'm admitted in New York and New Jersey. And I work sort of outside general counsel to small and medium-sized businesses, providing advice as well as representation of litigation.
And just so you guys know, WOW, Tony's our WOW legal counsel. We also have Joe Cicerelli. Joe, you want to say hello quickly? Hello, introduction. Hey, Joe, can you hear us?
I'm hearing you, but I got doggy background noise.
It's okay. We can hear you fine.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hey. No, I didn't hear. Okay.
Yeah,
again,
yeah. Introduce yourself. Quickly introduce yourself.
Joe Soricelli, Aging Issues, member of the board, and mostly events and podcasting.
All right, excellent. Thank you. And last but not least, my SEO manager, Robin, my events and operation manager. Robin, how are you?
I'm doing great this morning. I'm just looking to see Robin Shatskin, Travel by Robin S. I like to make people go away. Okay, and I'm just looking to see if we have Craig here.
Yeah, he's not on right now at the moment, but it's okay. We can start and we could go with the breakout rooms. Is there anything else before we go to the breakout rooms, Robin?
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Actually, all right, Meryl, what is the question of the day?
Question of the week is, you are probably members of other networking groups. We'd like to hear what you like about those groups and what, if anything, should WOW adopt, adapt, or evolve to.
Okay, here we go, folks. We're gonna break out the breakout rooms. We're gonna open up the rooms. Oh, the timer. Oh, the timer, the timer. Oh my God, it's so much to think about. I forgot the time, but it's a good thing, you guys. It's a reminder. Okay. And then.
Morning.
Hello, how are you, Sharon?
How you guys doing?
So we got to put Sharon in a good room. What room number should we put Sharon in?
Whatever room I'm going to.
All right.
You know what? Let's all go into. I'm going to go into room 2.
Okay. Let me see, Sharon. I'm going to put you on room 2.
Okay, thanks.
All righty. There you go. Hey, Scott.
Good morning. How are you, Juan?
How you doing? I'm going to put you in room 2.
You got it.
All right. Okay, we'll admit everybody here. And 10. How you doing, Craig?
Hey, Juan, how are you? Sorry I'm late.
No worries. We're just going to the breakout rooms right now.
Okay, are you going to introduce me after
the next
this
round,
one?
the next breakout room.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, no worries.
See you.
Bye. Let me see here.
Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, how are you, Alan? How you doing?
Good.
Hey, what's going on?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Doing good, doing good. We're in the breakout rooms right now, so I'm gonna put you in a room right now. So just
Thank
go to
you.
room 7, okay?
Yep.
There you go. Hey, Robin, Craig's here. You're muted. He's in room number, I believe, 10. He's in room 10.
Okay, yeah, there were a lot of people in my room, so I'm gonna go choose another room.
Okay, you got it. Hey, Jerry, how are you?
Good morning.
How are you, Jerry?
I'm good. How about you?
Very good, very good. I know I owed you a call. We got to schedule a time to do the interview.
I'm sorry I didn't hear.
Remember we were going to do the interview?
Yeah.
So yes, I said I owe you a call. So we got to schedule the time to do the interview.
Okay, you'll let me know when you're available.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, let me see if I can put you in the rooms right now. 1 second.
Okay.
We got about 3 minutes left, so I'm going to put you in room number 8. Hold on a second. I feel like a check-in, like in a hotel.
You can hold me until the next.
It's all good. Go ahead, network, because there's people in there.
Okay.
Hi, Lashana. How are you? Good. You're muted. I'm gonna put you on.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. Hey, listen. Don't listen. The cool thing about WOW is that you're welcome to come in late because we do the breakout rooms, because the breakout rooms, there's no structure. So it kind of works out. So if you come in, pop in late, it's good. But you always want to maximize the exposure of how many people you want to get introduced to. Theoretically, you can meet about 12 people, brand new people in 1 hour, if you stay for the whole hour, you know what I mean? So,
yeah, absolutely.
But it's all good though, but don't worry about it. You're more than welcome to come, so here we go. Let me go 6. Here you go.
Thank you.
You got it. All righty. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing?
There were too many people and not enough time.
Not enough time. Okay, go ahead.
No, you had 6 people. Usually we have 4 people. We had 6 people, and people talked all about their networks, but they didn't say what they really could share from that network for this network.
Okay.
So what I would say is one of the networks I used to belong to. All right.
Whatever. Well, we're recorded. We'll take it offline.
Okay.
Just, the thing is that what you call it? The important thing is doing those one-to-ones. That's the most important thing. That's at the end of the day is the one-to-ones. Following up. and that's the most important, right, Janine? We did
Agreed.
the one-to-one.
I totally agree. And the other thing is I don't think WOW should try to change. One of the things I absolutely love about WOW is exactly how you run it. That's what attracts me to this. And you'll forgive me, I don't want you to change your dynamic.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know, but we are rules. But speaking of rules, Robin, do you want to share some of the rules of? You're muted.
So hopefully, did everybody have a good first breakout room? It was all good.
Great.
Awesome. So I'm going to break a rule right now, and I'm going to change things up a little bit. One of the things that I wanted to mention is about the thing that's happened since we last met is that we now have an official LinkedIn Winning on Wednesday group, and I'd like to throw it over to Craig to talk about it. I'm going to actually pull up the page. Let me just share my screen.
I can put the link in the chat if you'd like.
If you could put the link in the chat, yes, but I'm actually going to just show everybody what the...
Like and follow, please.
Yes, like and follow. So I'm going to pull up my screen so that you guys...
Okay. Robin, if you want to do it for the next round, maybe?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, we'll do it for the
Craig,
next
can
round.
you just talk about a little bit about the LinkedIn page quickly and about what our home plans are for it?
Yeah, so well, Robin did a lot of the work, and I think the logo looks great, and the banner, and basically it's a gathering point for all of us. And there's going to be more information to come, but yeah, as Juan said, if you could all, go to the page, follow it, and tell your friends about it, and that would be helpful. And Juan, if you want to add anything to that.
No, that's it. Just make sure we follow it, and we will have in the future where if you want a form where you want to include some information and share some information, wonderful WOW stories, whether it be a service you use with WOW, you met a friend in WOW, anything positive with you met with WOW that you want to share. At the end of the day, folks, is getting exposure for you. We're also looking for people to write stories for our websites, for blogs. We're looking at maybe 500 to 1,000 words. That's something your experience, and we'll promote you. This is going to go to over 2,000 emails, contacts. So if you share your story with us, we'll promote you. We'll put your name and contact information, but it has to be a WOW related story. Robin, anything? Oh.
Okay, and just a reminder that as we move forward, Juan is going to start putting the timer on at the beginning.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes.
Every breakout room. Just remember to please be respectful of each other's timing. There were a lot of people in some of the rooms. So again, let's, question of the day. Tony, you want to just let everybody know what the question of the day is?
Yeah, sure, Robin. So question of the week is, I'm sure that you're involved in other networking groups, or you've been in the past involved in other networking groups. So just from those other networking groups, what are some of your favorite things? What are your favorite things about networking in general, about WOW, and about, it could be something general and broader, it could be something very specific that a networking group you've been in has done that you enjoy.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna open up the rooms now. I don't know if I saw the timer. Let me know if you see the timer.
It's on now.
It is on now?
It absolutely is.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So I don't have to do anything.
You are doing exactly what you're supposed to do.
Okay.
You are our fearless leader. It's all good.
Okay, because it's crazy. I don't see the timer. Because so the timer is now at 5:16. Yeah, I put it a little bit more because people were saying they want a little bit more time. So I said, you know what?
The cool thing is a lot of people have a lot to say. So let's take some of these people and maybe put them into.
I mean, I could make it to. I could add another minute if that you think it makes sense.
Well,
because it depends on the question too. Because I think we have to accommodate the question of the week according to the time, because some of these questions is a little bit longer.
Absolutely. So
Hi,
Christina,
Christina. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to Winning on Wednesday.
Thank you.
Is this your first time?
No, I've been on before. I'm from the Farmingdale Small Business Development Center.
Oh, yes, Farmingdale.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Are you enjoying the WOW?
I am. Yeah, sometimes it conflicts with client appointments, so I can't always make it, but I try to get on maybe twice a month.
Yeah, it's always good. And you're
Mhm.
spreading the word, I'm sure, right? You're spreading the gospel.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
so
'cause we-
Christina, would you like me to put you into a room?
Sure. And then just tell me what the question is again.
The question, okay, so our question of the day is, we're sure, and everybody who is here, we're sure that you belong to other networking groups, and we're happy with that. So our question of the day is, what do you like about those groups? And what do you like about WOW? And what would you like to see us add to our portfolio of things that we're doing already to help make it a better experience for you?
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
put
let
me
me
in the breakout
let
room.
me put you into,
This is cool. I'm not doing anything.
so let me,
I'm on autopilot. I like it.
okay, so I just have to put Christina into,
Christina, anybody in particular looking for and what like to connect with?
Really, any entrepreneurs that need some assistance, because we're a resource partner. Most likely, we work with newer entrepreneurs that need some help in starting up or have some that kind of
all right,
help.
so I'm gonna put you into,
I would say, what about 8? You think 8?
oh,
is good?
I'm just putting her into 1. Because
Okay.
I think that there's some people there that
I just
might,
thought about 8 because you're the marketing promotional people.
yep, and we'll get her into there on the other side.
Okay.
And I don't know why it's not moving her over there. Oh, there we go.
They have to push the button, by the way.
And Norm, can we,
Norm.
and let's put Norm into,
And we have Clarita. I think she's
and
muted.
Clarita, so
She's
let's
probably
put
on the
Norm
phone.
into, you want to put Norm into room 6?
Sure.
Okay.
Don't you like this? It's like air traffic control.
Absolutely. It's all good. So let me put him
Different
here.
traffic. No, oh, I see the timer now. I see the timer is on the breakout rooms.
Oh, well,
window.
I'm actually seeing it at the top of my screen.
Oh, so that's pretty cool.
And Clarita she is muted, so.
Yeah, she's probably in the call. This is all good.
Okay, no worry. So this is kind of fun. I think people are really enjoying the question of the day, and I think that you were right that that some of the questions generate more excitement and more information. I'm hearing some really good stuff. I've been keeping some notes. So.
And if people ask for more time or enough time, I can always accommodate the timing too, because I think we have to accommodate the time with the question.
And I also think that we're going to because we're doing some new things today, I think that we need to keep an eye on what the real time is.
Yeah.
So perhaps when you do the choose your own breakout rooms, I think that that's going to be a longer conversation, but let's see what kind of time we have.
Hey, we got Alex Wolf here. Mr. Alex Wolf, how are you, sir?
Hey, Alex.
It was good to see you at the Jones Beach fireworks at the Jovia.
Yeah, and the pictures came out great. They were very pleased. Yeah.
Did you take any of me? I didn't even notice.
No, you guys were kind of
hidden. Yeah,
like
we
family. You were doing a family thing.
Yeah, we were like incognito. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I respect people doing that.
Good. I thought you were gonna do like candid shots, like paparazzis.
So Alex, are you gonna put your camera on? We're 30 seconds out before everybody comes back.
Oh, I didn't realize it wasn't on. Thank you for that.
Of course. There you go. All right.
There you go.
Awesome.
Nice.
So yeah, so no, it's all good. I'm very excited. And Clarita's probably, as you said, is on the phone. So Alex, our question of the week is about networking groups. And are you part of other, we know you're part of other networking groups. What do you like about those? And what do you think that you would like us to take and possibly add to WOW?
Okay. I can handle that.
Awesome.
All right. So, oh wait, Robin, you got to go over the committees this round, or?
I will. Well, what are you up to now?
Oh no, we're until 10. We're not even. No, this is the second. Yeah, this is like the third one right now. So we're at the wave.
Okay, there you go.
So we're gonna do thank yous and recognitions, which is
You know, it's hey, listen,
a little bit different.
Yep, absolutely.
All
We're,
right,
we're
this
keeping
is
you
gonna
on
be-
your toes as well.
Yep. All right. Wow.
We got to get everybody back. Did you end all the rooms?
Yeah, I think so. It's 10 more seconds. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be-
Okay.
Hold on a second. Wow.
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
Welcome back, folks. Welcome back. How was that? That was wow. Well, in the spirit of changing things around, as Robin said, we like to keep things fresh and things. Normally, we do the thank yous and the recognitions at the end, but we found out that at the end, people start to leave. So the majority of the people stay during the middle of the meeting. So guess what? We're going to say the thank yous and recognitions right now. So with that said, Robin, how do you raise your hand if you're sure?
So, okay. So if you go down to reactions at the bottom, that little smiley face, you will see raise hand. Click raise hand and we'll see you and recognize you.
And raise your hands if you're sure. That's an easy commercial. I'm dating myself.
Yes, you are.
No one under 40 knows what that is.
No one under 40. Hey, Vicky, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Juan?
Good.
Hi, everybody.
It was good to see you the other day.
Yes, it was great to see you. And that's my shout out today is that we invited Juan to an event that was held by one of my clients, Ron Fatula and Associates, and the Bristol supporting the Alzheimer's Association and their walk that comes up. There are 3 walks. We invited Juan. He came and I got to meet him in person and was really quite nice after all this time seeing you in that little box. That
the little box. This little box.
There is the rest of you there, and it's all wonderful. So, wow, it was great to meet you.
And it was a wonderful event. And I got to tell you so much. I've learned so much from the doctors. And a little bit of tidbit information real quick. There's a correlations with where muscle and bone loss with loss of memory. So they've done studies where they said that they're taking some Alzheimer's patients to work out with their muscles, and it says improve their memories because there's a correlations with muscle memory and brain activity and all that stuff. There's a chemical that releases like that. So it does help. So imagine, to tell you folks, work out, do muscle strength. Okay. Anyway.
Thank you, Juan.
Thank you. Amy, you have your hand up.
Me? Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Happy Wednesday to everyone. Hello, my new friend Janine. That's what I wanted to tell everybody about, that we had the best talk ever. We didn't even get to talk about each of our businesses. I just fell in love with her and think I need to go to Colorado. So
yeah, she's amazing, Janine.
It's amazing. Thank you for taking the time. And it was just great. And thank you for doing this.
Do a one-to-one with Janine, folks. And with that said, how you doing, Janine?
Definitely. She'll be
I'm doing. Oh, thank you very much, Amy. I appreciate the shout out, and you too, Juan. But I actually wanted to shout out, number one, to Amy, because I'm always looking for nonprofit organizations to work with. And the other one is Joel Solomon. I just interviewed him, the 9 money rules millionaires use. He's a prosperity coach. I work with authors. I'm always looking for authors, and I shout out you guys because it takes a lot to write a book, and this is going to help you if you want to know how to handle your money. So just wanted to shout out to Joel. Thank you so much for working with me.
Okay, excellent. And then we go to Sherry. How are you, Sherry?
I'm well, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I want to give a shout out to Meryl because she gave me a referral. I don't know what'll happen yet, but that was very kind of her. Thank you, Meryl.
Excellent. That's what WOW is all about. It's a WOW moment. And then we have Sandra McCarthy. How are you, Sandra?
Great. Thank you so much, Juan. And thank you, Robin Shatkin, for representing WOW at the Caribbean American Heritage Month event. I was greatly pleased and happy to meet you. I also want to thank Tim Daniels, who's going to be presenting at the next CBC meeting, and that's going to be on August 3rd, and he's going to be presenting on better circulation and better health. Thank you so much, Tim.
Okay, and then we have Charlie Race. Charlie, how are you doing? You have your-
How are you? Charlie Raisinson. In this case, I'm talking from the Hicksville Chamber, not from my own thing. The Hicksville Chamber will be sponsoring Expo Nassau at the Broadway Mall. We're going to be bringing it back, and it's going to be a trade show, expo, throughout the Broadway Mall with speakers during the day. And it'll be $225 a table. It'll be October 11th. And it'll be from 9:30 in the morning till 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you're interested, contact me. I'll get you an application.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And we're gonna go, Tony, what was the question of the week or the day, should I say?
Sure. The question is, in all of your networking experiences that you've had, what are some things you've seen either in this group or other groups that has worked for you that you found helpful for your business and or interesting?
Okay, here we go, folks. Ooh, I hope it's the time. Okay, good. It is the timer set.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing?
Hi,
Hi.
Clarissa. How are you? How you doing? We don't see
Hi,
you.
Juan. Hi, Robin. Hi, Amy. How are you?
How you doing?
Happy Wednesday.
Yeah. Your camera, we don't see you.
Rob, you're muted.
Yeah,
Believe it or not. Boy, would Michael like to have that.
I
tool.
was going to comment, and thank you so much for sharing that. Do you need to be put into a breakout room?
No, I've got to make a phone call. I'm just trying to catch up on a couple of food deliveries and getting my volunteers out. So I didn't want to be rude.
Oh, I
Okay, so
forgot,
why
my
don't you
phone
put
doesn't work.
stop your video?
I could do that. I didn't want to. I wasn't quite sure what to do, but I wanted to
you
say.
can put it in the waiting room. Put it in the waiting room. You
That's what you can. I'm fine. Leave me here. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, just know that you're being recorded, that whatever it is here. is being
Whatever
recorded.
you say will be held up against you
Yeah,
in a court of law. That's good.
No,
All right,
the court
so
of public
Clarita-
Here's what I could tell you for a court of law. I think that what you've created is really terrific.
Oh, thank you.
And I thank you for it. I don't belong to any other networking groups because the ones I've joined in the past have been sort of wonky and a lot of effort to get to. And this makes it really easy, just zooming in and zooming out,
Thank
So
you.
that's really,
we zoom all the time.
yeah, it's an amazing, one of the benefits of COVID,
My audio doesn't work in the computer.
Oh, okay. We hear you. You don't hear us?
We can hear you.
We
You're
can
not
hear you. We
like-
can hear you fine. We can hear you fine. Yeah. You know what it is? You got to do the Zoom test. I think it's zoom.us.
Hey, Joel, would you like me to put you into a room?
Yes, please. Sorry. I got kicked out.
Hey,
How you doing, Joel? Good to see
how you doing today?
I am awesome. How are you?
I love your background, by the way. Namaste. Yes, sir.
Be there in
Namaste.
January.
Namaste. Now, wow, that's awesome. I'll get there one day. Joel is always traveling.
Yep.
He went to Egypt. That was Jelly. He was at the pyramids. That's pretty cool. Oh, Lisa. Oh, is this Lisa?
Hi, Lisa.
Lisa.
Hello, hello.
Lisa, how are you?
I'm well, Juan. How about you?
Finally. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Can I tell you something?
What's
Lisa
that?
is the best. She is the bomb. Not only because I like her name, because it's my wife's name. That's hello, come on, that's my wife's name. Said I said that? But she's been tremendous. Lisa has been a great referral. She's been referring so many people to Winning on Wednesday. It's truly amazing. And I just want to say thank you, Lisa Rodino.
Oh, you're welcome.
For so many people, like 8 or 10 people she invited to. Wow. I was like,
And
she
Lisa,
wowed me.
that's terrific. So because you and I have never met, and thank you, Juan, for that wonderful introduction. Can you tell me a little bit about what it is that you do?
Well, I am everything funding for a business and an investor and a startup. We can help folks with their employee retention credit program if they have employees. We can help small business owners that are getting started to help them separate their personal and business credit and help them build their business credit get them funding on the business side, and teach them about separating the two so that their personal credit can stay intact, because how many of us have been bootstrapping our businesses over the years?
Awesome.
And
Yes.
So our question of the week, just because you got in, so that catch you up a little bit, is we know that everybody here loves to network, and you're probably part of other business networking groups. What do you like about some of those groups? And what do you like about WOW? Or is there anything that you would like us to add to our networking group from some of those groups?
Well, I know, when I am networking, it's like a family. And I love getting to know individuals, having those small groups and meetings and such. You end up with your own marketing team or cheerleaders to bring you connections. And that's a great thing that I see amongst many of the B2B networking groups, as well as here, and it's, let's make the connection and see how we can either work together or share the info. And, having those kind of meetings that can help new people that are not experienced with networking, having somewhere for them to go to learn how to network, I think is an important thing too.
No, absolutely. And thank you for that. So, and again, thank you for referring so many different people. So when you speak about WOW to these people that you're sharing the link with, and I want to make sure, Juan, that she has that very special invitation to send everybody.
She won herself a podcast interview. I'm going to interview her. I'm going to interview Lisa. So we're going to do a podcast.
So when you talk about WOW, when you're telling people about it, what is it that you're telling people, the reason that you're inviting them to WOW, and what makes us so different and special?
Well, you guys have a huge conglomerate of other business owners, and you're out of the New York metro area, which I network throughout the US. I can offer funding throughout the US. So I network throughout, all of the US, and everyone loves hearing about New York and gaining contacts in New York. So that's a big key selling point for people coming on to WOW. And also the variety and the vast volume of business owners that you have. I mean, just your contact list has over 200 members on it. So those 2 points right there are the selling points that I use when I'm sharing your information about WOW.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Robin, do you want to go over the committees and other stuff and the opportunities?
I absolutely am ready to talk about that.
Cool. Yeah, this is going to be exciting.
You got to let everybody back in.
Yes, it's about 15 seconds.
Okay, so it's interesting because my timer, we're on timers today.
Yeah, with different timers.
Which is a yay.
My timer zero.
That's a yay.
3.
Yeah.
Watch this. You want to see a magic trick? A cool magic trick? Watch this. Boom, bam. Look at that cool magic trick. Anyway, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. How was that?
Awesome.
Cool. Well, Robin has some important news. Robin, can you share the news?
So thank you guys so much for all of this great information that we're getting. One of the things that we're talking about doing, and things that are starting to come out in some of these rooms, are about things that you'd like to do. For example, I'm starting to put people in charge of local areas. So we have a call out for we are starting some committees. So I am chairing the events committee. So if you're interested in doing events, whether it be live or virtual, like for example, Craig Leonard is going to be, Craig, all of a sudden Craig is like, what am I in charge of? So Craig is going to be, for example, handling our New Jersey meetup kinds of things. So if you're interested in doing events, please contact me. Juan is going to be, for right now, heading our social media. So if you would like to be a part of the social media team, doing the back end, please contact Juan. Patty Scallon is going to be chairing the welcoming committee. Meryl and Joe are chairing the podcast committee, and Judy is going to be working on program development. So all of this information we're going to be putting it into the WOW newsletter. So please, when you guys get your WOW emails, please open them because there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be really important moving forward.
Excellent, thank you. And Raj, do you have, I'm gonna call Raj, yeah, sorry, Raj. We have the question of the week. Thank you, Robin, thank you.
So the question of the week is, I know everybody's a part of different networking groups. We all are. So basically, you know, what have you learned from other networking groups? What is your favorite? What can you think of to make this better? As everybody said, it could be something specific or something broad. So what have you learned from other networking groups that you like? So that's the question of the week.
Okay, here we go. We're open up the rooms. Thank you, Raj, by the way. Thanks, Raj. I always forget, you know, sometimes I'm like jumping ahead and I always forget to thank people. I gotta be better with that. Hey, Shelly McDermott, how are you, Shelly? Hey, Gary, how are you? Hey, Shelly. Can you hear me?
How are you?
How are you? Okay. We're gonna put you. Did you get a? There's a yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, I guess. Connectivity.
Worse. I don't know why.
Are you on your phone or on your computer?
On the computer? The Zoom app is not working for some on my
Okay, but on
internet.
okay, one thing you can do, this is just an advice, on your phone, you could, if I don't know if you have the Zoom app, you could put the Zoom app on your phone and put the phone on, take it off of Wi-Fi and just use your cellular phone to your network, your cellular network to have a more connectivity, because what happens is that I found out in the office, it tends to get bottlenecked sometimes with the network, where if there's a lot of computers connected to that network, whether it be phones, devices, or any other devices that's connected, it may bottleneck the network, and there might be a lag of connection, and the connection may be slow, and like I can't hear you every other word. So by using a separate network, in this case is your cellular network, you turn off the Wi-Fi and put it on the, and you know, you can meet the meetings there. So try that. Okay. But you know what? It's crazy because there is a delay. There is a delay. It's like you know how you talking back in the days, international phone calls when you used to talk to people. That's how it sounds like. It's like I have to wait for you to, like 1 minute, like relay. Hey, this is an expensive phone call. Remember back in the days, it used to be like. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Excellent. All right, we're having difficulty hearing you, but we'll see if we can try that to remedy that. Okay.
I'm gonna try that. I'll try to.
Give that a try. Okay. All right. How you doing? You're muted, by the way. You're muted. Mike is
Yeah. Hi.
much better. Much
Much-
better. Oh
I ju-
yeah, much better. It's like day and night.
I just can't see anyone now.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right there. I'm on the call.
This.
All right, we got another, I think we got about a minute or so, 20 seconds before we go to the breakout room. So Shelly, how are you? Welcome to Winning Wednesday. This is your first time or?
Yes, my first time. I met we're looking for a house. I met Ingrid. I don't know if you know.
Oh, Ingrid, yeah, Ingrid Schwartz.
Real estate. And she's been pushing me, and I was like,
oh, well, welcome.
Hi. I'm so shy. I don't. So yesterday we saw. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I'm
and you sound much better now. The quality is better. It's great.
Yeah,
It's good
I
stuff.
don't have that. Oh my God. And I felt bad because I wanted to hear,
No, don't worry. You're good. You're good.
stay on.
Shel-
I can make out what people are saying.
Shelly, real quick, because we got 1 minute. What do you do? And mind you, being recorded, and this is gonna be you can play back on YouTube. So what do you do?
We do lots.
Yeah, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, me and my husband have a locksmith company. So
Oh.
my operates it. We do cameras, ring,
Shelly,
locks.
we worked together. Remember, we worked together many,
I
many
know.
years
I
ago.
remember you, of course, with my cousin. You remember Oz? You started.
Many,
way-
many years ago, like 15 years ago, 20 years ago. We're going way back.
I know. It's so cool. And I followed you, and I'm so from a distance, seeing how much, and you're into politics and everything. Amazing.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's
Yeah.
crazy. How you guys doing? Hi, Tim and Lisa. Great. We got about 20 seconds, we believe. Well, no, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. One, watch this trick. Ready? Cool trick, right? My magic powers. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, so welcome back. Who is just Joe is with us? Joe Citrelli?
I'm still around.
You're still around? Okay. So can you tell these wonderful folks the question of the week?
All right.
The question of the day, I think it's
Question of the day, and we've all bounced into the rooms. The question of the day is, what other groups do you participate in? What do you think should be brought to WOW, or what do you like about WOW, or what do you like about the other group? Share that with us, because we're in developing stages. We'll add things to WOW as we go forward if we like the idea. So share.
Sharing is caring. Here we go.
So the one thing that we didn't do yet is that we didn't do the choose your own.
Well, maybe we could do it at the end.
Well, that's going to be at the end now because that was part. Yep. So it was on my list.
Because normally we do that in the middle.
Right. It was on my list. I was just checking to make sure that I understood. So that was on your list, number 13.
So what do you think? Do you think how much time should we use? Because usually with those choose your room, I normally give it a little bit more time. You think we should just end off with that? Like let that be the last one?
I think so. So one of the things that people have been saying that I've been hearing in some of the rooms is that they would like longer times and fewer breakouts.
Okay. So maybe this is a good opportunity to end it this way, where we could be like Burger King, you could have it your way.
No, absolutely. So I think that because I'm looking now that in real time, we're at we're like almost a quarter. By the time we come back, it'll be about quarter of.
Right.
So we can give a 10-minute instead of a 5.
Right.
Do you want to let people choose their own rooms again?
No, I think this the next one should be the
choose your own room,
and then that's it.
And that'll be it. And then we'll bring them back and we'll
2 minutes. I think 2 minutes before 11, before the 2 minutes in closing, and that's it. And then quickly, and we're done.
Sounds like a plan. Hi, Scott.
Hello, sorry, I just ordered something. They confirmed with me and now they just said they're out of stock, so.
Well, this is part of that. So, Scott, one of the things, we get so busy with our businesses, is I know for a fact that you are involved in multiple networking opportunities. And because of what it is that you do, part of the wonderful thing about having you as what in WOW is the fact that not only do you network, but you also have great tools for other people to network.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask you about this question of the week. What have you been answering and what has been your input? Can you share with me and Juan personally about what you like about some of the other networking groups and what you would like us to add to WOW?
Well, I belong to a BNI group that's virtual, which is by choice of the group because no one wants to be anywhere at 7 o'clock in the morning. Plus, a bunch of our members moved out of the area because of COVID. So if it went to in-person, they would have to leave the group. The other group I belong to is the Plainview Chamber of Commerce. If I ever find more time in my day, I want to join other networking groups, but until I can hire someone inside, I'm sticking to the three I belong to. WOW has worked for me so far. Just introduction between Juan and you, and even though Juan's brother doesn't show up, I see him every Tuesday, and so this is a home run for me. And the more networking groups I belong to, because of the strength of my network of vendors, the more business I will do. So far, only being in the business for a year, I haven't run into a price issue. And we all have the same supply chain issues. So no one has any magic there as far as supply. But, if people get to know me, they're going to buy, period. Simple as that. My latest job, which is for a brewery, was a result of a referral from someone I was doing business with. And this could turn out to be, if they grow, if they become beyond a standalone brewery, that network will grow, because if he starts getting his beer into other bars and restaurants, he needs the swag to go with the beer. So it's my business is a snowball business. You pick up a pebble and it turns into a snowball, and hopefully it'll turn into a snowman sooner or later.
Now, and Juan, you're muted. And one of the cool things that happened is that Scott, asked me to come along to this brewery to introduce me to the brewery. And the cool thing is that now, from a networking standpoint, we may be bringing the brewery into WOW. So all these, so that's important also, and possibly what we're hoping to do that Scott and I spoke about from a networking standpoint was come and meet them. Maybe we'll do an event there. So this is part of the wonderful thing about WOW for being local, but we also are trying to get other places to be able to do some in-person stuff as well.
Right. Wow. That's
and this is pretty central. This is in West Hempstead. So it's Queens people can go there, Nassau County people can go there, and it's not horrendously far from Western Suffolk County.
So
not that he has a lot of room in his brewery.
No. But Juan, I have a question for you, because I know that there's only a couple more seconds. So you started all of this as an in-person group for how many people showed up? 15, 20, 25?
The last meeting before we shut down by the pandemic, we had about 45 people.
Really?
Yep.
So
and the crazy thing about that is that we've had a lot of core people in that group. They used to come every week to the pizzeria because it used to be at a pizza shop, and nobody was obligated. You just come and buy whatever. You don't have to buy. You just sit there and network. And some of the people just didn't come on. They never returned. It's really interesting.
Does this platform allow for a poll?
Yes.
We do poll. Yep.
So
give us
can
the
you
question.
the question is, who would be up for a meetup on noon one Wednesday rather than a virtual one
We
Wednesday.
could do that. We could certainly do that. And the other thing is, Scott, good thing you brought that up, because now we could do pollings or questions of the week geared to your business, like we did like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, what marketing and promotion items you use. So that gave you some ideas and some feedback. So you could use WOW as a wealth of information for your business too. You know,
Ron,
welcome back, folks.
that's a classic that I saw both in the chat and something else, right? Is, hey guys, you know, we don't, if you're a member, you have access to contact information, but we don't want to spam people. So don't look for like an email list, right? That's not what this is all about. This is about one-on-ones, developing relationships, right? Networking. That's what WOW is all about. Is
right.
get something out of it. It's not, hey, I got a list of 1,000 people, I'm going to send an email. No, that's not what we want to do.
Exactly. And speaking of networking, we are going to do something different here. Wow, we like to keep people on your toes and everything. Normally we did this at the middle, but now we're going to be doing it at the end, just to change things around. I hope people like it. We're going to choose your rooms. So right now, we're going to let choose your rooms. Robin, can you let the participants know how they choose the rooms?
So when you go, if you go down to the little 4 squares on the bottom side, you'll see breakout rooms. Scroll down to the bottom and go into breakout rooms. And listening to what you people have been asking for, we're going to make it a little bit longer so you have some extra time.
Yeah, so don't worry, it's not going to be rushed.
Don't worry, you got a little extra
We're
time
gonna-
to chat.
We're going to end this with this today. We're going to end this and we're going to come back in 2 minutes and to wrap things up. So don't worry about it. There'll be a 2-minute warning and we'll have 2 minutes just to quickly say goodbye, because remember, we're saying our thank yous and recognitions in the middle of the meeting now, rather towards the end, because we found that there's more people in the middle of the meeting than towards the end, and a lot of people missed out. So we've had a lot of feedback on that. And again, it's always about feedback, letting us know how we can make this better for you guys. We're always here, Robin, myself, the board of directors. So please, by all means, communication is key. If anybody needs help getting into a room, please let me know, because I could put you in a room. Let me know what room you need. If you still need some help. Alex, you have your hand up. Do you need any?
Alex, but
any?
you're muted out. You're muted, Alex.
I just wanted to mention that one of the best things I've seen in any networking group was Adrian's network, where they send emails. Every person could send one email to the whole list.
Yes, that's
once a
the
month on their
listserv.
birthday.
Yep. It's
So it
called a
should be an-
listserv.
It should be an opt-in.
Yeah.
For the listserv, but
Yeah.
that's something that would be very helpful.
Yeah, we will have that coming down. Me as a tech, Alex, you're a tech. Listservs are easily set up. It's open source, so it does. I mean, it doesn't cost anything, but we just got to set it up. It's just the configuration's a pain in the neck, as you know, as a programmer, it's a pain in the neck to set up these listservs.
But honestly, thank you so much for all of that. And keep the ideas coming. So does everybody know how to go into their own into the breakout rooms?
Does anybody need help? Gary, you need help, right?
Yes, just give me where Bill Souls is.
Sure. I don't know where Bill is. Does anybody know what room number Bill is?
Bill is in, give me 1 second.
I don't see him.
He's not assigned.
Yeah, he probably left. But you know what? I got somebody. You know what? I'm gonna put you in a room right now. Here you go, Gary. Wait a second.
Amy, do you need help getting into a room?
Number 1.
No, I'm just slow.
Oh, okay. Lashana, do you need help getting into a room?
No, I'm just slow.
Giselle, okay, there we go. Everybody's good.
Everybody's
Just want to
going.
do
Oh,
it
there's Bill.
strategically.
Bill, Gary was looking for you. You guys need to go to a room together.
Okay. Put me in there.
Go to room 4, guys. It doesn't have a lot
Yeah,
of people in it yet.
go to room 4. Let me see. All right. I'm telling you, I got to get a theme song for this.
Good.
It's like a Jeopardy theme song,
put me in
something
4?
equivalent to a Jeopardy theme song.
Could you put me in 4?
Yeah, weird. I don't see.
Yeah, you can choose your own.
Wait a second, but I don't see Gary. I don't see you on the list. Where is Gary?
Okay, all right, I'll join in 4. Okay.
There you go. Yep, hold on.
Okay.
There I go.
Hey, Shelly, how are you? You're muted, Shelly. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, hi.
How you doing? I know it's a little bit, don't, it's a little bit overwhelming, but don't worry about it.
Yeah,
You're doing
now
fine.
I'm trying to find where everything is on my phone and like all I see is me and Bubbles, but I can't find
So
any of
Robin, Shelly is an old customer of mine. I did her website and whatever 15 years ago, 20 years ago. How many, 20 years ago?
Listen.
20 years ago. And she comes back after 20 years. It took 20 years for her to come back.
Hey, you know what? The good things are worth waiting for.
They always come back. My friend Lionel Chitty, Mr. Chitty always says they always come back.
They always come back. So no, it's a wonderful thing. So Shelley, would you like me to put you into a breakout room?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's put Shelley. And who would you be interested in speaking with and meeting today?
I have no idea. I mean,
okay, so you know what? Do you know how can you access the little button that says breakout rooms?
I don't. Oh, wait. Okay, so
if you go to the little 4 squares that says breakout rooms, click on it.
What? So in order to see everything,
you gotta swipe up.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
And you'll see all the breakouts. So I'm looking, all right, I'm just gonna put you into room 8.
Put her in 8. Yeah, put her in 8.
I'm gonna assign you to room 8.
And we got about like 3 minutes or 4 minutes.
Okay, so all you have to do, you should have gotten a pop-up. And there she goes. Hey, Raj.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
So how do you guys think? You guys like this format? Amy, how you doing, Amy?
You're back again.
I am. I went to a room, nobody joined me. I wanted to see what would happen. So I was lonely.
Oh no. So Raj, what do you think about the
new format?
About the change up a little bit?
No, I like it, and I was telling Juan I have some interesting insight. So it's good. I like it. I think a lot people are getting a lot more out of it. I personally like it, and especially having the thank yous in the middle. I think that's a wonderful idea.
Definitely.
Just because most people, you're right. Most people kind of tune out at the end, and this is a great way to kind of let people know they're appreciated. Also, I think it shows. Realistically, I think it shows how much business goes around.
That's true.
And have you heard anything? So some of the things that I've been hearing in some of the breakout rooms that they wanted fewer breakout rooms, a little bit longer, which is why we're extending this. One of the other things we talked about was a poll.
Mm-hmm.
So to start putting some polls back, into there just for something that would be exciting. And then one of the other things that we already have in the works is a community bulletin board, where people are able to post things, like looking for, I'm looking for a person who repairs trucks, or I'm just picking on Amy. Or I'm looking for, I need to do a location shoot for something.
We are redefining networking.
Yeah, no, it's good because I think, what I found was the other thing was 50% of the people really like the in-person networking. The other 50% like the Zoom. But I think what we can emphasize is this is just a stepping stone to the in-person meeting. And I think if we emphasize that more, I think people will like it because, I think a lot of people are like, oh, this is it, this is the networking. It's like, no, this is the starting point. Then you set up your one-to-ones and you meet with people outside in person, which is going to develop the relationships in the business.
So, which is really interesting because Amy, I know that part of what it is, and I don't know whether you and Raj have ever done a one-on-one, but your whole original business was predicated on people going to very large places like rock concerts and theater and things like that. So how do you feel about the whole concept of networking in person again, from not only from a rock and roll standpoint, because I know a lot of your volunteers weren't able to network, but how do you feel about the opportunity for you to now network in person with people from WOW?
I think it would be really great. excuse me, I went to an event last night, which was really interesting. Everybody had to take a COVID test within 24 hours and present it when they walked in. And everyone had to approve to come to the event with their cards and their COVID vaccines presented. I think that would make my volunteers, make me feel more comfortable going places. Not that it guarantees anything, but COVID is on the uptick, and many of us are 60 plus, and
maybe you
know, some of us. And, you know, COVID is a concern, bringing it into the house, or bringing it into families, and we just don't want to poke the bear. So going to places has been into large events, venues, even outdoors, is a concern to my volunteers, and going back and jumping back.
Thank you, Amy.
Workforce.
Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. And that's it for today's meeting. Thank you, everybody, for coming in on Wednesday. We'll be here next Wednesday, and I hope you guys like the news format, and I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Last comment which I was making.
Sure.
Guys, blog. Send us a letter. Send us a note. Send us anything, and we'll try to get it published.
Real quick, would you like to be promoted to over 2,000 people, 2,000 business owners? If so, write a blog over 500 to 1,000 words, send it to us, and we'll put your photo, your name, and everything, and we'll promote your business. But it has to be WOW related. It has to be an experience of WOW, or a service use of WOW, or a friend you made from WOW, or something positive from WOW. So just sharing is caring. So with that said.
Yep, checks next week's email. Everybody, there'll be information about it. Next week's email, there'll be something for you guys to fill out. Have a great week.
Okay. Yes, and we're out of time. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. See you.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you for everything.